Your deck cops it all. Blazing sun, heavy rain, foot traffic and furniture scrapes. Over time, timber weathers grey and loses its shine. But the secret to bringing it back? Proper sanding. And with the right abrasives and tools, you'll cut through the years and restore your deck to its natural beauty. Okay, so this is the game changer that's going to bring this deck back to life before I apply oil again and seal it all in brand new. So this is the Mercaderos, and this comes with the extractor and also the hand sander here, which is going to whip over this deck and just really bring this grain back to life. So first step is I'm going to give this a blow with the hand blower, and then after that we'll get onto it with the sander.
Hi, I'm Peter Sadler from Merca. Merca's a Finnish-based company, 85 years old, pioneered net sanding, so they're the inventors of the net sanding technology, driven by the need for a dustless environment when doing any sort of sanding. So the Merca electric sanding tools are very ergonomically designed. They're smaller and lighter than most of our competitors. They're a brushless DC motor, so they're very, very quiet, very, very low in vibration and beautiful sanders to work with.
Okay, so it's actually pretty amazing how little amount of dust is actually settling on top of the deck once I've sanded it off. Now, this is because of the Abranet pads that I'm using. Now, the dust goes straight through these mesh pads and into the extraction hose and into the vacuum. Now, this means there's less harmful particles airborne, which normally happens when you're sanding off previous coatings on timber, such as today. Now, this is a really great system, and it means that you don't have to wear a mask. You can get on with the job and get it done quick. Plus, I'm using an 80 grit, which is taking it off really quickly. So I'm just going to swap one over now. That easy, and we're back into it.
So the beauty with the net abrasives is there's about 3,500 holes. So whenever you're sanding, all the dust you create just gets sucked straight through the net, so you get no airborne dust at all. So that makes it a much, much cleaner and safer environment. So when you're trying to sand into really tight corners, we'd normally go with the Dios Delta, which is the little ironing board shaped sander. Great for getting your real tight corners and eliminates any need for hand sanding.
Okay, the deck's all sanded off and ready to go to bring back to life, and for this I'm going to give it a coat of decking oil. So I've gone with a natural oak tint because I think it's going to come up mint with this old Merbau decking. And firstly I'll cut around the edges using a brush and then go over the bulk of the area using a lamb's wool applicator. Now, the great thing about sanding off the deck compared to gurneying it clean is the fact that now the oil will actually penetrate and go into the timber as it should, and compared to sitting on top if we may have gurneyed it off. Plus, when you gurney a deck clean, you've also got to wait for that then to dry before you can go about oiling it. This way, we can go straight on top and finish it all today. Well, there you have it, a 60 square metre deck, sanded and oiled in one day. Pretty amazing, thanks to the Merca sanders and abrasive products. So if you too want to be able to knock off a job as big as this and as quickly as I have, make sure you go and check out the rest of the Merca range at merca.com. Well, I'm pretty happy with that. The deck looks like it did the day I laid it, and it's plenty more years of entertaining with the kids and family to come.